14, finally. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go.
It is indeed time for a draft champions matchup and what is set to be a great draft champions matchup. In the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis, and these guys should have a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Youngest player
They're
draft,
ready
so
to
let's
roll.
go.
We're ready to roll. Let's roll. And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions. This is taken at the 3.
Dude.
That's strong running.
Do this every time. This is our first play every time.
One man in the backfield is Gordon. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run. Probing now early to try and get things done later.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Play clock winding down. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Finding time. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Brian Cushing. And the return will stop right around the 25. That could be a downside of putting together a team in Draft Champions Week 1. It's early. You might have some of these mistakes.
You're exactly right, because it does take time to build chemistry, trust, right? Understanding where guys are going to be. And I think that's what led to the interception. They just don't know each other well enough yet. That should build up as the season goes on.
And to the right side here, it's Allen. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route, you're asking a lot no matter who's covering him. Doesn't matter whether it's a linebacker or a defensive back. He usually has the advantage because of his body type.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will actually break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Their dangerous wide receiver. An 11-yard touchdown. And the they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this is caught in the
he got
end
it.
zone. So how about that for a statement? They get 2 instead of 1 on the fake, and it's an 8-0 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field. They will send this one away. This
Come on,
at the
Gordon,
2.
let's go.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. Second down now after the incompletion.
Here's McCoy. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
I run that play. Seems like a pretty cover.
But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now McCoy. He's got Sanu. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the 1st down.
The veteran Jeremy Maclin was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Backing up. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
You can feel the anguish all the way up here. It certainly looked like he had that one in the end zone, open, unable to hold on to it.
He'll look to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package, just as you described.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big connection on that one. 31 yards.
Oh my God. Yo.
And they pick up the 1st down on a 4th down play. I don't know if the defense relaxed because they thought maybe they'd stop them on 3rd down, or if they just didn't protect the sticks very well. But boy, that's a big-time pickup right there.
Caught on the right side by Jones. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Move the chains.
And they pick up a 1st down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all this.
Thank you.
In the end zone, touchdown, Steelers. Jeremy Maclin, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. And they will line up now for the 2-point try. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
Short kick. One of the up middle taken now. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense.
All right, let's go get this.
Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm, You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted.
Told you about to get a pick. You didn't listen.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And a great spot to start this drive from here. They come up in an offset eye. They go play action here.
Oh, so you just ain't gonna guard him, alright? Okay.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Back to Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. This is Gordon. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Looking to throw. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there? You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
He'll drop to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Macklin. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's always someone there, able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. They come up in an offset eye. Here's McCoy. And this is caught. Jeremy Macklin. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Back to Denver right after this. And he missed it. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. So a bullet dodge there defensively. They surrender excellent field position on the kick return, but it winds up not costing them a thing.
And that's a tough sequence of events from an offensive perspective. The inability to get first downs leads to the field goal try. And the inability to catch that in leads to nothing on the scoreboard.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
They'll get 17 yards there. And it's good enough for a Seattle first.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
It's a pickup of 14 there, and that'll be good for a Seattle first down. On 1st and 10, McNair. They go with a screen to Gore. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 15 that time. And the Seahawks are going to have a first down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Frank Gore, a 14-yard touchdown. And the
Fate.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Play fake here on first down. Looking deep here for Macklin. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Jeremy Macklin, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
That's a bold strike right there, taking it downfield and putting some air on it. But how about the coverage? Able to get his hands across the receiver and bat the ball down.
Now McCoy. He's going to let it go again. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
How?
Past the 20.
That's not even possible.
Take this one home. It's a touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Let's go, White.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And the ball back to what? So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
One man in the backfield is Gordon. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got time. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Mario Edwards in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we send you on down to our studios in Orlando, where standing by is Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A very interesting call. And
I needed the ball back.
I know they're losing Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about. So much of his game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Amari Cooper.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
He gets it to Brown, complete. The 13 yards that time of the first. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now McNair looking for a 1st down throw. A dump off here for Gore. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on 2nd down, this is Gore. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Frank Gore, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. And Charles, the 2nd time today that he has hit pay dirt.
And once you score the first one, there's that natural tendency, and there's also that eagerness to get back there again. Oh, he smells it. This guy smelled the end zone, and twice he's gotten there.
Now White on the return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. Here's McCoy. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Von Miller coming in from that outside linebacker spot to bury him for a loss of 7. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Surveying.
Throw the ball.
And he's going to be brought down. Going to be intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. On 2nd down, McNair. Man open left side is Brown. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 1st and goal. Defense with their backs against the wall. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Frank Gore taking it in from 7 yards away. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. And that will bump the lead up to 26. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. This is taken at the 3.
What?
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. And now out come the Steelers.
No.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
Let me see.
totally didn't
Alright, I
affect
see
me.
it
Just go
now.
ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't.
He's got him in, complete. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even
We can't
40
waste no
yards.
time.
And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly
We
what
need a
they
field
did
goal
there.
and 3 touchdowns, and we gotta make sure you don't score.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sanu with a grab over the middle. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all, but the teammates.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Night Train Lane. And they'll have the football, but deep in their
Let's
own
try to go get this
territory
safety.
as he's brought down at the 5. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build on the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you
I'm challenging that.
feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
This has to be a run.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. And the dreaded 3rd and long here for the offense. To throw, McNair. Got him in. Complete. This is Richard Rodgers. Back now at the home of the champs, Sports Authority Field in Denver. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Out of the gun, it's McNair. And this is incomplete. It looked like he had it and dropped it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now McCoy.
Need this. Let's go.
It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Crockett Gilmore, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
That's almost just not right. You cover everybody, but those tight ends, they can be awfully reliable.
Very reliable. The defense just has to hate those guys.
This drives them crazy because oftentimes you can't match up with them. They have either with size, speed, or maybe even just strength.
And mercifully, he'll go down. As that play was an utter mess. That might be kind. And the try for 2 unsuccessful. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
It's a pickup of 21. And It's good enough for a Seattle first.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. From the gun, here's McNair. And this is complete. It's Allen. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. And quickly, they get to the line. Let's go. On 1st and goal, Gore hit. He lost the ball.
Oh my gosh, you are so lucky.
He's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play.
You lucky.
Nearly turning it over, new life.
That would have been a touchdown.
On 2nd down. On 2nd down, McNair. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Amari Cooper, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, and maybe they're seeking some revenge, or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And the Steelers set to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
You got the safety.
And now here's another interception. It's the
Well, that's game.
Josh Maga, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. They'll try and start the drive here with Gore.
Fumble. Let's go. Let's go.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Only we would have got that other from the recovery. It would have been. No.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy.
Are you for real?
Someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares?"
That's childish.
Do something some other time, but some teams
You got lucky. You doing something.
As they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off by the safety, Calvin Pryor. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the
What play do
athleticism
I want to
because
run?
you and I both know the best athletes
Oh, well,
on
we'll
the
just go
field,
with the field goal.
they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. Whoa! He just yanked that one well to the left and no good.
Ain't no way I can win unless I get 3 touchdowns.
Of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick.
Oh,
I think they got it.
let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
Because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their own turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. right? And sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
No.
They protected the home field, and now the final stages. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. They'll come out in the pistol. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Gore again here on first down. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Glover Quinn there on to stop.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And play is stopped here. Timeout.
No wonder why you won. You got a 99 quarterback.
That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. And here's carry number 10 for Frank Gore. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to run.
Only way I'm going if you throw the ball.
Right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
That'll do it from here for Charles Davis and all our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Draft Champions here on EA Sports. For more, head on over to easports.com. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, everyone, as we say so long from Denver.
Alright, we're only gonna play one game, but I guess we can do the lowest draft. No, we'll just do a regular draft, man.
Decision on their hands now, and this early on. It's one thing this team's going to need is some leaders, and they've got one right here.
Let's take the corner.
Oh, I tell you, you're not going to get too far in this competition without a superstar or two, and this guy right here certainly Instant impact right there. That's a big leap forward from what they had on the roster to begin with. So with a handful of starters already nailed down, you have to ask yourself, do you dare go for depth, or do you just try to cover as many? This is a pretty telling pick here. And that's a pick that'll solve a lot of problems out there. He'll fit in nicely. Where to now? Do you get yourself a big brute for the trenches, or someone who can really help you out at a playmaker type spot? We've seen Dallas represented once already. Could another Cowboy be joining the fold? Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky and hope somebody falls into your lap.
We'll take this running back for now.
I'm not so sure that it does, but it is at least a slight improvement over what they had in place. It's the age-old question on draft day. What's the bigger need, offense or defense? Both offensive and defensive options here. They might have to ask themselves which side of the ball needs more attention. Boy, it's finger-crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more holes to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem or two that becomes a big. Still a few holes on this roster and not a lot of time left to do anything about it.
I'll be back. Never mind.
Everyone is settled in for a great draft.
That's my team.
Contest. Here, lucky to witness it. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles.
That's his
These guys
team.
you see on your screen, they won't be witnessing, they will be participating in what should be an excellent game. Let's get down to the field. It's time for kick.
Lego.
And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions. Fielded about a yard
Can you
deep.
talk?
And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Hello? Anybody there? What up?
They'll come out in the pistol. They go play action here on first down. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On the left side, he finds Beasley. Give him 18 on that one. And that'll be good for Pittsburgh first.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Denver. 54 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
Alan Sink was the quarterback in his center on that play. They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one down for a really good strike.
Nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he does.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Tim Brown, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last
My receiver dusted him.
Sling this deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Odell Beckham, 73 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead. And he puts it through. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And Denver getting set to take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you screwed? And he's into the clear. Man open left side is Brown. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Tim Brown with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. And he's able to put it through. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Deep drop. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play, that's going to hurt.
Here's McCoy. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Quan Alexander coming hard from that linebacker spot.
I think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
The play clock's running down. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Backing up. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Now McNair looking for a first down throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Brown, the lone receiver left. On 2nd down, McNair into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory.
If he quit, I'm about to be done. I'm about to bust out laughing if he quit.
Oh, hell no.
But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses. So now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. Looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted. And nothing but daylight ahead. A great read, and he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, Wagner?
You mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
And again, it's no good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Let's go. Let's go, T.Y.
This is
here.
fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position of throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early. to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. The 4-time Pro Bowler Herman Moore, his first grab of the game.
Led the league in receptions twice. And just think about, he was the...
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Adrian Peterson from a yard out. And the Broncos will extend their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right.
All right, we can't get dominated 2 games in a row. Let's go.
Almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front.
Down by 18.
For the touchdown.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time that...
Blitz coming and down he goes. Amon Brooks. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, he really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. To throw, McNair. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And tough starting field position here. Forte, the lone running back. They go back to the air here after the INT. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And it's 2nd down.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
On play action, they'll throw. Going up top. It got his man. Complete. 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Odell Beckham, 95 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field.
You must think I'm stupid.
Thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. And now it's second down.
When offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes they want to go to their big target. Deep downfield, the defense breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50 balls, not easy to get away from the big targets.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And time for us to take a break here in the booth. We're back to Houston after this timeout. McNair, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trent Murphy in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Now McNair, he's going to loft one, deep left, oh, wide open, complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Tim Brown on his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns, and the Broncos will add on to their lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the posts. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
It smelled terrible. Play fake here on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Tremaine Johnson. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Tim Brown, the intended target. And that takes us from second to third down.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed a touchdown?
The 20. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 30 yards.
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team. I know we're doing this game live, but let's step into the film room for just a second, because when they review this play, oh, the negatives are going to be incredible on this one. Rolling out to his right. Yeah, he's right-handed, so now it's a natural spot.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
He about to quit. You mad or not? Well, good job, team. You hold him to a loss. Let's let him quit, and we'll be on our way. He's trash.
Picked off by Logan Ryan.
Oh, he didn't want to quit, huh?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Second down now after the pass completion. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't.
And McCoy loses the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get a gift of 6 points rather than the 3.
He ain't gonna score.
You feel like you already have. Be aggressive, go after it, and try and get those points. How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there?
Let's try that again, guys.
Especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That gave him a little extra confidence there.
Didn't score.
Starting, as you said, in a tough spot.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Steve McNair in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos will extend their lead. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And what could he possibly be thinking? He just took the fair catch at the 1-yard line. Major mistake. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Forte, the lone running back. He's going to let this one go deep. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Tremaine Johnson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to air one out.
Interception.
And this one is incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you over to our headquarters in Orlando, where we check in with Larry Ridley for our EA Sports Halftime Report. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now McNair, he's going to go up, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They go back to under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brandon Graham in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And now they're in the hurry-up. Here's McCoy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You got to give some credit there, able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Now McCoy. Deep drop. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe...
Throw the ball.
Oh,
my gosh.
In there to record.
I know y'all heard me press the button.
6th of the afternoon. And coming out now, the Broncos. They go back to the air here after the INT. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Tim Brown, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Broncos continue to pour it on. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Alright, we gotta start dominating y'all.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And oh, he kicked it out of bounds. That's a big penalty.
And this is where the rest of the team turns and stares at the kicker and says, you have one job. Execute it.
They go play action here on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. 2nd down here after the incomplete pass.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one
Press the button and throw the ball.
Really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On play action, they'll throw. He's going to air one out. And now here's another interception. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to
interception.
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos.
Bye, guys.